Hi guys, look where I am. Let me show you. I'm at my mum's house. Oh, hello. Hello. Yeah, so I've just got here and I'm going to do the weekly horoscope while I'm here. So it's going to be a bit different. I'm going to put it on here first and then I'll put it up on YouTube in a second. But I just want to show you the view because it's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? Yep, there we go. Just got here by train. It's been lovely. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the weekly horoscope for Monday the 3rd of May going through until Sunday the 9th of May 2021. And excuse me if I'm going to try and do my best, but I want to film outside today and show you the view, and I hope it's all right. So fingers crossed. Let me just find something good to look at. Hang on. Yeah, the snow. How about the snow in May? Yeah, that's good. All right. You see it? There we go. That looks very... Yeah, all right. So this is your weekly horoscope, starting with May the 3rd. No, let me start again. Monday, the 3rd of May. I'm going to go through each day. I've written up the horoscope, so I've got that right here. I'm going to look at what all the planets are doing, what energy they bring up, and how that's going to influence all of us. Regardless of sign, these horoscopes are all for all signs of the zodiac. They're for everyone who watches. So let me give you a rundown. The thing I noticed about the week, the kind of key words are a sense of rebellion and not being so willing to accept what you're being told. And what I've put here, it's a 90s band. It's Rage Against the Machine being, the system, the status quo, being told what you ought to think and believe and feel, and really not buying into that and just saying, well, actually, I disagree and I feel my own things. And that's the conflict this week, me versus the system. So starting with Monday the 3rd of May, we've got the moon in Aquarius, which is responsible for a lot of independent thinking and taking control of your own ideas. That forms a square with the sun and Uranus in Taurus. So really planets which are all about control and looking at your circumstances. So it's your ideas and your thinking versus what's going on in a real world sense on planet Earth. It conjuncts Saturn in Aquarius, so the rules are very important and very oppressive, and it may feel oppressive at times, which is partly why you may react and why you may want to rebel. It also sextiles Chiron in Aries, the wounded healer, and it quincunxes Mars in Cancer. Mars in Cancer isn't particularly happy. Mars is the planet that rules the first sign of the zodiac, Aries, and that's all about setting goals and getting them done. And in Cancer, it's forced to really be nurturing and to be at home and to think about other people, and that can, you can't hear me? That can cause a bit of frustration. Okay, so can you guys hear me? If you can, just let me know. Just say, yes, Greg, I can hear you, because that would be really helpful if you said that. Perfect, thanks, Katrina. You rock, thank you so much. Okay, Mercury's in Taurus, so you're thinking along practical lines. And again, the square with Jupiter in Aquarius. Do I believe my life in the way it looks now, and do I let it control me, or do I think for myself and create a new future? And you're better off to think for yourself and to create a new future. And the Sun in Taurus squares Saturn in Aquarius. So that's really the key thing here. The Sun is your identity. It's all about May, let's build something. This is the time of year when I want to strengthen my circumstances. Or do I think for myself, or do I work within the confines of what already is? Or do I do something completely new? And it's much more likely that you kind of land on the side of let's do something totally new here. So on Monday the 3rd of May, there's going to be a conflict between this ability to see things from a cool, calm, kind of distanced perspective, and a strong desire to cling to people in circumstances and to really believe that that's your security and safety. It isn't. So you may feel threatened if other people don't take you seriously, and you will want to be heard and seen, and your ideas are really, really important. So it makes sense that if someone kind of laughs at you or doesn't take what you're doing seriously, that might be a little bit annoying. So it may be difficult to find a balance on Monday. Getting creative and not spending time in convincing other people or trying to get other people to understand you is really going to be a bonus. So if you are a creative type, get those ideas down and kind of flesh them out a little bit. You are inspired, things are coming up in terms of what should I do, so make the most of that. Also, with all this conflict, it's important to be kind to yourself. So if things feel somewhat critical or difficult, just remember that, you are a person, you have feelings too, and it's not just about does it make sense, does it benefit me, it's also about my feelings and not upsetting yourself and tearing yourself apart with, oh my god, I'm so worried about money and I need to do something original for myself. You can only do so much, so give yourself a break. Tuesday the 4th of May, we've got Mercury going into Gemini, so that makes you very communicative. The Aquarius moon conjuncts Jupiter in Aquarius, so ideas are much more important on Tuesday and they really expand and grow naturally. And the Aquarius moon also squares Venus and Taurus, so we have the same kind of dynamic going on. Taurus is an earth sign. It is all about control. It is about the physical world. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet of chaos and rebellion and eccentricity. And it's the same kind of vibe. If anything, it's kind of heightened on Tuesday. But you feel less at odds with yourself because you're kind of getting into the groove of this. You're starting to navigate it a little bit. You've got a detached perspective back, so you're able to look at things objectively. And also the good thing about that is you're able to articulate what you're thinking and feeling, and you're able to share what's really going on. Whereas on Monday, it may be a little bit difficult to kind of make sense of it. So on Tuesday, by being able to put it into words and saying, this is what's going on for me, this is what I feel to be true, it kind of takes the pressure off a little bit, and you're really able to come to terms with what's going on. It's a good time, with that said, with this sense of ease coming back, it's a good time to have a laugh and to spend time with friends or family. It's not just about sitting around and discussing philosophy and big ideas and kind of getting into the really abstract kind of stuff. It's much better to go out and to do things with other people and to keep it simple and to have a good time. So yeah, use other people and having a good time and all of that to inspire you, rather than to try and kind of, figure out some sort of abstract philosophy. I think that could be a little bit annoying. On Wednesday, the 5th of May, we've got the moon going into Pisces. So the emotional side of things is really heightened and you feel things much more deeply. So it's not about control. It's not about logic and ideas. It's now about your feelings, and your feelings start to guide you. So Wednesday, things really kind of become much more accessible to you via your own feelings. The Pisces moon then squares Mercury in Gemini, so that allows your ability to communicate and to express yourself to combine with all of this intuitive emotional stuff. So anyone who works as a psychic or intuitive, or if you're an artist or a musician, it's a really good time to express yourself, to write new music, to come up with new material. It's starting to rain, so I'm just gonna stand under the cover here. The Pisces moon squares Mercury in Gemini, like I said. It also trines Mars in Cancer, so it could be a little bit frustrating and a bit of overkill when it comes to your feelings. And it sextiles Uranus and Taurus, so a little bit of control comes back. Altogether, the imagination and the intuition are fired up. It's very different to Monday because you're actually going to be open to new ideas and to thoughts and to perspectives, including your own feelings, other people's views on things. So you become much more willing to learn, you become open-minded. You're fortified in your intuition, your ability to channel information and to use kind of spiritual energy to heal yourself and to heal other people. So getting creative will be easy. The one thing to watch out for on Wednesday is to try not to act on a whim. So to just, I feel this, so it's fabulous, let me just go for it. Especially when making long-term decisions. So do kind of your research, and if you find yourself wanting to just go for something because there's a sense of urgency, or it's like, I'm going to miss this, I have to act now, otherwise everything's going to go wrong, then really try and hold off on that and put it put it back another day. Try and move it to Thursday, because Wednesday is about brainstorming and feeling and using your intuition. It's not so much about control on a physical level and signing up for things that you are then locked in for. With Uranus and Taurus, that may cause you some problems, or it may cause you some unexpected chaos later on or further down the line. Yes, so just watch out for that. Okay, I'm just taking a breather. Moving on to Thursday, the 6th of May. Oh, we've got even more water now. And I'm sorry that it started raining, because the view was just amazing when I started. And now all you can see is a cloud. Oh, there we go. And thank goodness I'm from England, so I don't mind rain. I'm used to it. Okay, enough rubbish. The Pisces moon conjuncts Neptune in Pisces on Thursday. And it sextiles Pluto in Capricorn and the Sun in Taurus. So we've got water and earth now. So we've got feeling influencing the real practical world. So it's about, if I feel it, it makes sense, and therefore I'm entitled to control it, rather than at the beginning of the week, which is like, oh, does the philosophy say I can do this or not, and should I follow the rules? It's far less complicated and much more straightforward on Thursday. So it's kind of like, as the week progresses, you kind of move away from being up in the air and everything being super abstract, and you kind of land in your own feelings. Remember that fire and air and masculine, and water and earth are feminine, and it's just about being receptive and feeling a little bit more supported and nurtured. We also have Venus in Taurus forming a trine with Pluto in Capricorn on Thursday. So Venus is the planet of love and beauty. In Taurus, you really know what you love and what you want to get creative with and what you enjoy. And Pluto in Capricorn can really affect major change based on you taking action. So it's very simple now on Thursday. If you love it, if you feel it, then you can take action and you can affect real major change in your life. So do that if you can. Altogether on Thursday, because of this energy, you may experience something that comes in that feels kind of unpleasant and you don't know how to deal with it. You may go into your feelings and you may have a desire to escape or to run away. That isn't going to solve anything. So it will benefit you on Thursday to actually face the things that are coming up and to resolve them without a lot of analysis. So instead of looking back on your experience and how you handled things like this in the past, let your feelings guide you, because you have a lot of water available to you on the day, and you implicitly know what's going to work for you and what doesn't work for you. So it's a resource that's inside of you, that kind of resides in you, so just use it for best results. Friday, the 7th of May, we've got the moon going into Aries. So now we've got a major shift. The moon is how you feel, and Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So now it's about taking action, and we've got fire really for the first time in the chart this week. The Aries moon then sextiles Mercury in Gemini. If you think about air and fire, they work really nicely together. They're both masculine. If you add air to a fire, it just really blows up and gets bigger. If you heat up air, it moves even more quickly. So your ideas are really fired. And then the Aries moon squares Mars in Cancer. So Mars is connecting with the moon in Aries, the sign that it rules. It's in Cancer, so Mars in itself is frustrated. And it's going to latch onto the moon and say, act, take action, go for it, do it, because you can. So you may feel somewhat impulsive, and really, whereas at the beginning of the week you were quibbling about, are these ideas right or not right, or should I, shouldn't I? On Friday, it's like, my ideas, therefore, it's the only thing that counts and is valid because it's my idea and I'm always right. It's that kind of vibe. It's much more self-contained. It's much more focused on getting things done. So the challenges and frustrations of the week may come to a head, and you may want to let off some steam now on Friday. And with that sense of certainty about the self, if you come across something that you find ludicrous or silly, or you don't agree with it, you may really feel the need to attack it and to go after it, and that may put you at odds with other people. So it's better to work alone on Friday and to make progress in a particular area that inspires you, rather than looking at other people taking their kind of inventory and saying, I don't like this, because it's not gonna bring you much. You're not gonna get much done, because other people will feel similarly certain of what they're doing and what's going on for them. Saturday, the 8th of May, we've got the Aries moon forming a conjunction with Chiron in Aries. So the Aries moon conjuncts Chiron in Aries, and it squares Mars in Cancer. It sextiles Saturn in Aquarius. So both the moon and Chiron are saying your will, your way, or the highway. You need to do what you want to heal. It's really, really important. Okay? Mars in Cancer says everything else is annoying, and I really just need to follow my own instruction. And Saturn in Aquarius does give you an appreciation for other people's views and opinions and the rules. So it balances out a little bit. Venus in Taurus squares Jupiter in Aquarius. So you do see the need for creating some balance in your life, being teachable, being willing to accept what's going on. And it's far more, I don't want to use the balanced word again. You just feel more able to see different aspects of what's going on in your life, rather than just saying it's my idea, therefore I have to be right and I have to go for it. I have to really progress and pursue things. You're just much more accepting and able to work with lots of different areas of your life, and to feel more balanced and stable. And there isn't this pressing sense of urgency, like I have to get things done for myself. I feel attacked. It's not like that. It's just the time and space to relax a little bit, and then to pursue different areas of your life that you may find important. So if you have kind of let off some steam and really been a little bit too aggressive on Friday, then on Saturday the 8th of May, you may be feeling somewhat remorseful and tired and emotionally drained from that. So try and hold back on Friday. It's really not going to benefit you to just really let it rip. You're susceptible on Saturday, though, to ideologies and ideas that promise to accept you and to make everything okay. So, religions or organized systems of belief, they may become very appealing to you because they represent some sort of a shelter from the storm. You don't need shelter. You are able to look at things in a more balanced way. So you're much better off on actually thinking about what you would enjoy doing in the moment, in the here and now. And the things I've put down here is like, look at going, simple things like enjoying nature, going for a walk, or going on a date, or taking a bath. Anything that makes you feel better physically and that's simple is going to work very well for you. You don't need to acquire comfort via ideas, and that's the important thing, because people who promise you that everything's going to be okay, that's an idea. That's a way of saying, if you believe what we believe, or if you say what I say as truth, then everything's going to be okay. And it's not going to be okay. So don't fall into that trap, because it's likely to backfire on you. And then you're involved with a way of thinking or a belief system that you have to get yourself out of, and that's a lot more work. So save yourself the trouble. Finally, on Sunday, the 9th of May, we've got Venus going into Gemini. Venus in Gemini is communicative, it's optimistic, it's enthusiastic, it likes looking to the future and saying, what are the opportunities here? What can I do? The Aries moon squares Pluto in Capricorn, so your will can affect real change, and it sextiles Jupiter in Aquarius, other people's ideas. That's much more cohesive. And like Saturday, where you're starting to get your footing back, on Sunday, things really click together nicely, and you're able to use different elements and kind of weave them all together to have a really nice overview of what's going on for you in your life. So the back and forth of the week really comes to an end. You're certain in terms of what you believe, and things that would have confused you before, you really are very clear on that. Your boundaries get stronger, and you have zero patience for a lot of nonsense. You really don't tolerate anything like that. It's a good day to go on adventures, to educate yourself, to immerse yourself in a book or in some sort of entertainment, or to educate yourself and to broaden your ideas and to broaden your horizons. Try and improve your fun levels, if you can call them that. So have a good time. You may feel a little bit drained with the back and forth of the week, so try and do something nice for yourself. And remember that conflict isn't going to make you happy on Sunday the 9th either, so adventures will. Looking at the simple stuff in life, going in nature, having a meal you enjoy, reading something, or watching a film, something that just kind of fires your imagination and gives you a sense of, this is entertaining and fun and I'm just doing this for me. It's a simple pleasure. Those are going to work best for you. So that's what I get for you this week. I hope it gives you an idea of what you'll be working with. It's kind of drying up now, so let me just show you this again. It's a happy little rooster there saying hooray. Now it clears up. It's always the way, isn't it? It was just a little bit of a shower. What's that like, Amanda? You're reading the book without conscience? Any good? Yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful week. If you would like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, if you go to the website, you'll see a button that says book your reading. Just click on that to order your reading with me. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe on the channel and share the video online. That would be really useful. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will speak to you for the daily tarot reading. And check out some of my other videos, like the full moon in Scorpio that we had recently. That was really illuminating and positive. And videos like the daily tarot, which I'm going to film in a moment for tomorrow. Have a great week ahead. And if you do want to get in touch with me, you know how. Just go to the website and get in touch there. So I wish you all the best. Have a great time. Mwah, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.